Okay, we are just queuing a game in the Bonehead Podcast Cup against Skaven. So Orcster with Skaven. He is going to have some inducements. He's going to have 320k of inducements up against our Ogre team. So this is our Ogre team. We started off with 6 Ogres, no rerolls. And we have to keep our Noblars. And we have now actually purchased a couple of rerolls because we had something like 300,000 to spend and it was affecting our team value, so it made sense to pick up a couple of rerolls. So we're going to be playing against Orcster, so let's have a quick look at his team. So just checking chat. Zephyr, retail as well, but I work for a central tradesman company. Hopefully you've not been exposed to the public constantly, day in, day out. That's the scary part. However, if you're working for essential trades, you are mixing with people who are everywhere else. Let's have a look at the Newport Sewer Rats. So, we've got a Rat Ogre, Storm Vermin, Gutter, Thrower, and 1, 2, 3, 4 linemen. Looks like the Gutter got a... There we go, yeah, the Gutter got an MVP. Doesn't look like we've got anything massive in the way of skills. So, extra team training, a bribe, and Fez Glitch. Fantastic. So... we're going to be playing Skaven, and they are going to have the crazy ball and chain, and a bribe to bring him back twice. Hey, Craig, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? How's things in your house at the moment? I believe it's quite busy. Okay, so Skaven. I play a lot of Skaven. I've not played a lot of Ogres against Skaven, but I think it should be a very interesting match. There's a good chance we can outbash them, but there is a even greater chance that they will outdash us. Utter chaos. Craig is doing a good deed tonight and looking after some friends' kids. So he has got a house full of 4, 5-year-olds, I think. Okay, so... it's going to be over to Orcster to decide whether or not he's going to kick or receive. And I take it by the fact that we've timed out that we will be kicking. Just going to turn my audio down a bit and turn the game audio down a bit as well, so we don't get that. Okay, here we go. So we are going to be kicking to Skaven. Now they do have a Rat Ogre, so I think it's important that we find our guard guy. So that's the extra movement chap. And... I like the idea of having the extra movement guy in the backfield here. We've got break tackle, and I think I want break tackle over here as well. The idea being that if we get a gutter deep, they can go and punch some face, because ogres versus gutter runners can be pretty brutal. Now, I'm pretty sure that this guy is going to get the attacks no matter what we do. So let's put a couple of vanilla Noblars on the line. And we're going to go kind of a defense with our ogres. So actually, I think movement guy will be fine here. And we're going to have a Noblar there to slow down the gutter runner, because that's what's going to happen. Gutter runner is going to punch through here, and where the Noblars have no tackle zones, really, it's not going to be much of a defense. So I don't think we even worry too much about that. I think we just accept the fact that the gutters are going to get a bit deep. So let's try that. Let's try that. Let's go for that. Yeah. I think we're kicking to them, so I can see them scoring quite quickly. Going for this alpha strike here. Now they've got Fez Glitch, so he's going to get some decent blocks on the line. But all we need is one good counter block, and it will take him right out. And then that's Fez Glitch and the bribe essentially gone. And that guard in the middle should help with that. But I think it's going to be Fez Glitch straight up the middle into all those ogres. But with Loner and Orcster's running only 2 rerolls, if he goes heavy on Fez Glitch, it's going to leave him a bit vulnerable to some really bad rolls. However, if our team is anything to go by, I'm going to assume that we're going to get all the bad rerolls. Hey, Dan18. How are you? Thanks for joining us. We are playing some Ogres versus some Skaven. Brilliant coaches. We get a reroll. So this is our Ogre team. We started with 6 Ogres. We went with no rerolls. And we've bought our way up. We've got 2. And now we've just been given a cheeky 3rd. And we're playing in the Bonehead Podcast Cup. Playing against Orcster, who's running, I think, Game 2 Skaven. So 14 gets the POW. So let's sidestep to there. I don't think there's a good place for us to put the Noblar right now. Oh, we've got the first injury of the match. Badly hurt. He's fine. And it's a completely vanilla Noblar, so that's not too bad. So that was Storm Vermin. We got a 3-die block here. And it's Vermin. It's Vermin on there. You win. Not so far with Ogres. Not with this team. We've had 2 draws and I think 5 losses. Which is what you kind of expect. So, that's a Fezglitch 2-die block. Got both down and a push. So, we got away with the first block. Did not get away with the second. So, Ogre goes down, but he is only prone. So, not too bad so far. And he's going to go for the 3rd. And gets it. Gets it on the Ogre. And is Fezglitch 4? Yes, he is. So, we should see another attempt. Gets him. And again, just pushes him down. Now, I don't want to be too optimistic, but having Fezglitch out in the open there does kind of help us. Alright, we got a frenzy block on the Ogre. 2 dice. 2 dice again. Gets the dodge pow and takes him down. Fortunately, our Ogres are surviving. And now it's going to be down to what they do around the ball. Are they going to go for the cage or are they going to go for the leapfrog move? So, Gutters down the middle. He's got 1 thrower back deep. Let's check for skills. So, not too many at all, which is a little bit beneficial. The double gutter runner rush. Can't beat it. Let's grab that. There we go. Alright, so it's a really tricky one now because the Skaven coach here is, you would think, going to want to score quickly, but with Fezglitch on the pitch, him scoring quickly massively helps us. That said, with this guard Ogre here, we're going to go for a foul, plus a million. Can they stun the guard Ogre? Oh, he's injured. Miss next game. Do we take the Apothecary? Do we take the Apothecary? This is our guard guy. Yeah, we're going to take the Apothecary. Broken jaw, no casualty. Goes back into reserves. And the guy is sent off. That was just a lineman, so it's not too bad. So he took an Ogre out for now, but that is a turnover. So Thrower's got the ball up here, and we've got an Ogre here. Let's have a look at our big bad plays first. So we've got a vanilla Ogre that can wander up and just punch face, which I think is real tempting. Not too bad. No, we got a bit lucky there, Zephyr. I'm inclined to kind of leave Fezglitch chilling out. Let's move the Noblar here down the pitch. We've got some gutters. There's not going to be a huge amount that we can do about them. So we'll just try and tag them with Ogres. Okay, that's good so far. This is our break tackle, so I'm not feeling too bad about putting him there. We are going to keep this guy in place using the might of this Noblar. It's kind of the long way around, I'm not entirely sure. And this Ogre is going to stand here. Okay, we get away with the Bonehead so far, and we have yet to use a reroll. So I think it's very tempting. So this guy's on the ground. Let's move him last. Let's move this guy up here and just get him into the mix up here. It's a very easy dodge for the gutters. There's nothing you can really do about it. But we do have an opportunity here to put a bit of pressure. And we are going to go in there And we are going to blitz that ball carrier. Okay, we don't bonehead, which is really good. Do we get a good dice? We get really good dice. Let's take the POW. Now the gutter is right flipping there, so it's not going to be great for us, but it is it's a great start. We've got the KO. Now I think Orcster did pick up an apothecary after the last match, so it is definitely there to take. So we have got this guy here and the gutter. The gutter is probably the better option to pick up the ball. We're going to try some dodgy stuff with this Noblar, but let's stand up the Ogre. It's not great, but at least if Vezglitch hits him, he has to make the block instead of just getting a cheeky triple foul, quadruple foul. So this Noblar can't go very far, so it might be better for him to just tag him in place. If he goes there, he's not going to really be affecting the gutter. Currently the gutter's going to dodge there. Maybe he is. Let's go for it. We haven't re-rolled yet. Let's see if he gets the dodge. Dodge, dodge, go for it, go for it. Noblars for the win. So, look up, make sure we've not missed anyone, and we'll pass the turn back. Thanks, Zephyr. Yeah, that went really well. Obviously, still worried about Vezglitch in our middle line. He's based with a single Ogre. Ooh. The blitz failed the wild animal, re-rolled, got it, and he's going to blitz the Ogre. Gets the dodge star, which is a big play. I'm assuming he's going to pop him next to the ball, and now the gutter will have to dodge away, but it's only a 2+, followed by a 2+ pickup, which is pretty good odds. Now, the Ogre isn't downed, but it is not one of our break tackles, so the Ogre's going to be stuck in base contact with the Rat Ogre. And we're going to have to see that guy move away. There he goes. Alright, now we've got plus movement Ogre here, and we've got a break tackle over here. Break tackle's too far. Are we going to see this lineman come back over again? If he does, he's quite far away to support, so it's quite possible that we'll see this Skaven dodge out and go and form quite a fragile cage. Okay, it's Vezglitch time. I love Vezglitch. Okay, it's gone the right way so far. Gets the block. It's a push. We're going to see him come as far away from the ball as possible. Vezglitch goes again. Wrong direction. Is it a cheeky go for it? No. Lineman's going to come over here and tag this Ogre maybe. And then I'm assuming at the end of the turn what we're going to have to see here is the gutter runners try and get out of the base contact with the Ogres. Now, it's a 1 in a billion chance they're going to fail with a 2+ with a reroll, but it does force those die rolls to happen. Okay, gutter's going deep. I'm assuming for a stretch play next turn. I wish we had frenzy on these Ogres. I think if we get a good doubles, we're going to have to go for frenzy at some point. Yeah, gets the dodge, gets the dodge. Let's pull the camera back so that we can get a good view of the pitch. Right, so we have got a very bad blitz here. And can we make the blitz less bad? Let's bring this guy here. And we will move this Ogre to here. And again, we're just going to try and base the gutters. It's not going to achieve a huge amount. It's going to make me feel better. But it will just force those rolls to be made. Okay, we get away with the Bonehead as well. So here, we've got an Ogre with a lot of movement. So he can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then blitz this guy here. He's already getting 3 dice. So let's just go for it. Gets the Bonehead. This is good so far. And we're looking at 3 dice. Gets the natural POW. And I think we want to keep it this way. Let's follow up. Lost my T. Ooh, and the gutter is knocked out. Is it Apothecary for the stun? Let's leave him the heck there, I think. We'll move this chap up here. See if we can't protect that ball. Let's stand this ogre up. Can you do it? He's good to go as well. And we've got this Nobbler. So this Nobbler can run the heck around and get that ball. But I think what we're going to do is just chuck him there. That's a lineman. So it's this gutter that's going to have to do gutter, lineman. Can they get strength? I'm not sure they can. But rather than risk it, we're going to pop him there. Now it's possible that they could do some kind of surf, but with sidestep we should be safe. And if a lot of pressure comes our way, we should be able. Right, let's do some things here. Let's see if we can't move this ogre now. 1, 2, 3, and all the way over there. He gets the bonehead too. Fezglitch is now kind of in open air. We've got a couple of gutters, and let's dodge him round to there. Can we get the dodge? We get both the dodges. Okay. Zoom out. Have we done everything? We've done everything, and let's pass the turn. It's not going so bad, as in it's turn 3 and we haven't had a touchdown scored against us yet. So that's promising. Hey everyone in chat, thanks for joining us. We're playing some Ogres against Skaven in the Bonehead Podcast Cup. We've got 6 Ogres, and we're keeping all the Nobblars, and we've only just started getting some rerolls. We went for the 6-0 build, and we're playing against a Game 2 Skaven team. And so far, we've managed to get 2 lucky blitzes on the ball carrier and knock it loose. Yeah, just a few more gutter runners to get rid of. The thing is with Skaven, as long as there's 2 gutters, you can pull miracles. I've got a great tabletop league team with Skaven. They're not fun to play against. Right, your opponent is choosing the block dice. Where are we going? Ah, the ogre goes down again. That ogre is just getting absolutely decked by the rat ogre. Okay, so what we're seeing here is probably a load of tackle zones on our guys, with a view to make it difficult for us to pick up the ball. So 3 dice gets the POW. So we've got the choice here. We can knock the ball off the pitch, bearing in mind that all of his fast moving players have gone. And it's really tempting to do that. It could be risky. We're in a pretty good spot for control, so let's go there. Okay, the try-hard team, that is exactly it. That is exactly it. They are my try-hard team as well. And at some point, we'll play some Skaven on this, on the stream. And we'll really try and win. At the moment, we're just trying to have ridiculous ogre fun. Hey Chris, thanks for popping in. How are you today? We're playing some ogres, obviously. And we are playing against Orcster, who is running a Skaven team. Oh, that is fantastic. We have a Nobbler with the ball. Now, it's... Neither did I. Oh, so I've missed the chat with Orcster so far. So he says, as tempting as the wizard was, I want to try something a bit different. Also, not have it hog the SPP. Yep, I know, it's crazy. So let's... Oh dear, I accidentally put 2 Z's. He's going to think I'm a internet child now. Right, shall we move our ogres up? Okay, that's good so far. I am a big fan of putting these guys and just basing the gutters. It makes it harder for them to take a pass, and it makes them harder for them to take... Here's an idea. Let's go for a big blitz against this guy. I will take that and we'll put him there. And we'll stay in place with this ogre. Okay, so he's there. We have a little bit of an opportunity to try and build something resembling a cage here with just a few ogres. So guard, I think we want him to be there. Ooh, let's burn the reroll. Do we survive it? He goes down. We get the double one. Now we've got a very vulnerable Snotling. I mean Noblar there. And that is going to be a surf. It was the list with no rerolls, but we had so much money to burn that we just picked up a couple of rerolls because we were running so high on cash it was hitting our team value. So we picked up 2, and we also picked up 1 from brilliant fans at the beginning. Here we go. So they failed to go for it. Gets the push. The Noblar has to go off the pitch, but we'll use dodge so he can go out with style. And then this is really going to open up this play. Ooh. Honestly, this guy gets injured every game, I'm sure. But he won't get injured next game because he is out. Oh, that is a very good bounce for the Skaven. I know. I shouldn't have gone for it with the Ogre. Okay, this gutter, that ball. And then, well, at least we've tagged him down here. So, it's going to force some dodge shenanigans. I'm not sure if we'll be able to defend against the gutter runners here, but we've done alright so far, and it's turn 4. It's a real tough one. We've got a couple of knockouts and a casualty. So Gutter got away from the Ogre. And then it's ball time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. He's gone for the pass. And he gets it. Fantastic. Sweet Skaven moves. Let's sidestep here because I think we need him to be kind of close. Absolutely loving the Skaven play here. Now, are we done with Fezglitch now? Okay. I've got a plan, but it's a very bad one. So, let's move an Ogre down, and let's see if we can't at least threaten the ball. That Ogre's going to stay down up there, because I think it's much better for us. This Ogre is going to run to here. And then he's going to try a throw teammate. We're going to go for the Bonehead, because this is the play of the half. Let's not do that. Let's click him and throw teammate. Let's throw this guy. And let's just throw him over here. Let's throw him probably a little bit shorter, because we want to kind of land and then take a blitz. Yeah, failed the landing. But it was absolutely worth a shot. So we still have a blitz to do. So let's take it out on this lineman. Let's push him. And let's push him there. And let's follow up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move him back over here, I think. Oh, we did it again. We failed another go for it. Absolutely brutal. We were doing so well. Gotta love those gutter runners. Oh, missile, so close. It would have been absolutely brilliant if we'd hit him with that guy. So, the really good thing... What am I doing? The really good thing here is that we've got 2 Ogres in the midfield. In our own backfield. So there is opportunity for us to apply pressure, which I'm kind of hoping will lead Orcster to hurry a touchdown. Which will then give us another 4 turns to try and soften up the team. But it looks like he's going to camp. He's going to camp. No, you followed up with that dodge. Ah, there you go. I get too excited and I don't focus entirely on what I'm supposed to be doing. Hey, Blood Tithe Ben, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. We are running Ogres against Skaven, and it was going okay. Get the 2 dice against the Ogre, from the Rat Ogre here. Going to go for the Frenzy, down. Going to go for the SPP, stunned. Could have been a really tempting Frenzy push situation there. It was going so well until we went for an easy go for it. Okay. So this is our break tackle Ogre. If he doesn't get Fez glitched, there's a real good chance that we can squeak in a good blitz here. And we've also got this guy as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got a couple of blitz opportunities on the ball carrier. It's Fez glitch time. Here we go. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. 3. Oh, or a million apparently. Here we go. Is it a go for it with Fez glitch? Or is it the end of the turn? And it's a gutter touchdown. Yep. Got my invisible mark on the go. That was good, man. That was really good. I absolutely love Skaven teams, so this is an absolute treat. So I think literally my 2 favourite Blood Bowl teams on the pitch here. Favourite regular Blood Bowl teams. The referee has accepted the bribe and they get Fez glitch again. So let's have a look at our roster. We've got 2 Noblars in reserve and 2 Noblars out with a casualty, which isn't too bad for us. Now we've got 4 turns, so we'll wait, see how he deploys. Now, obviously the best way to score is with some kind of lopsided running cage and then Noblar rush out using their 2+ invincible rerolls. That's a good defense. So Fez glitch on the line and everybody deployed back. He's going to... Okay. That is real interesting. So let's zoom out. What do we got? Lineman. Lineman. So he is offering us no opportunity to murder things. So we've got a bit of sprint here. And do we have another sprint Noblar anywhere? I'm sure that we did. There we go. You go there. This is my movement 4 guy, so we really don't want him on the pitch. There we go. So both our sprint Noblars at the back. We've got a mighty 1 reroll, but that is more than we've been running with recently, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. That's our move 4. He can stay close up front, and then this Noblar will go there. So we've got the opportunity for some punches here. Let's have a look and see if there's a weak side or a strong side. There's not. We've got Storm Vermin, 4 gutters. So we're actually looking pretty strong. Let's swap you over and have a look at the skills on our ogres, because we're going to want the maneuverable ones. So movement plus and cheeky break tackle, and this break tackle on the edge here. So we are just going to basically ignore Fez glitch, although it's real tempting to punch him down. But actually if we go for a punch there and just absorb the fact that Fez glitch is going to hit us, let's go for that. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but we'll give it a go. Hopefully it will give us enough opportunities to work with. Alright, where's the ball going for the kick? We've got 4 turns. We've got 5 turns now. That is a boon and a really good kick for us, to be fair. So let's go and have a little bit of murder first. It's actually really tempting to blitz here so that we can escape Fez glitch, but I kind of just like the push here. Pop him there, and we are going to follow. We're going to give this ogre as a target, basically. We want to get guard in. So let's get him into the fight. We get the bonehead, and we should get a decent block. We do get a decent block, so let's pop him there. And we will follow up. Okay. I'm inclined to chuck this ogre in there, or up here somewhere, to just mob these players here down. It's going to give him another good block, but or we can move him over here. Let's not go for it. Let's go there, there, and then there. Okay, we get away with the Bonehead. Now, this guy wants to pick up the ball, so let's move that guy there to defend. Let's move this guy nowhere. Let's move this sprint chap here. Now, the extra go for it could be key at some point with these sprint Noblars. If he drops it, it's going to be wide open. So we are playing with gutters here. Let's move him back. Let's just give ourselves the opportunity to fail with style. So you, the ball, please. We get the ball. So let's move this tiny chap up. So we've got cheeky sprint on this guy, and we've got one reroll. I'm tempted to just pop him up here. Oh, I went with the sure feet. Well then, we're probably invincible. Sweet. I think that does actually mirror how we want to play this match. So we're going to move the movement guy back here, which is great. We're going to try and move this break tackle ogre here. Okay, that's good. At some point, one of these guys is going to fail the Bonehead. And this Noblar is going to be the guy defending there. All right, let's go for that. We've got a mighty ogre cage, and we're about to see all of these Skaven swarm around it. But we've got a guard guy in the middle to help and hopefully defend it a little bit. So, Storm Vermin's down there tagging this very dangerous Noblar. Or is he shielding? And we're going to see a couple of gutter runners come down into the midfield point on our side. Is that the blitz? That's got to be a real tempting blitz for the Rat Ogre. But with no rerolls on the side, everything is kind of dodgy now. This is interesting. So, if all we see here is a bit of a delay play, where do we want to get to? We want to get to... So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we want our Noblar to end up there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to do this over 3 turns. If we do it over 3 turns, we can do it without any additional die rolls. But it's going to be very tricky. We've got a lot of ogres, and Fezglitch is working his way in between them. A guy gets a push, which favours us because that's where we want to go. Now, is he going to take out our Shore? No, okay. And are we going to see a go for it here on Fezglitch for an extra shot at taking down an ogre? No. Which I think is probably wise. And are we going to see any Skaven try and work their way around here? Now, the way we stacked our ogres, it does minimise the opportunity to move into here. So Fezglitch getting there is a bit of a nuisance. We've got a guard ogre here, so actually we just need one support to get a good punch on Fezglitch. Kind of want to avoid him. Hey Zephyr, thanks for swinging by and saying hello. We'll catch you again soon. It's a 1-die block on the ogre and it's a push. Is it a good push or a bad push for us? That's not a bad push. It does give us the opportunity to actually blitz Fezglitch here. Right, so we've got Noblars. Let's not necessarily go for it with this guy. But let's bring it up. There, and there. Let's just bring him up. Now, I'm not worried about the dodges here. We kind of want to see what we can do with the ogres first. So we can move this tiny guy to there. And then get an immediate 1-die block with a reroll on Fezglitch, who's got no skills. It's tempting. we want the ball carrier to be up here. We really need the ball carrier to be as far up as possible. So we have got minimal ogres. So let's do this. Get him in there for support. And we're going to blitz with this ogre. Getting 2 dice on Fezglitch. Push is fine. We'll push him up there. And we're going to follow up. Now this gives all the great blocks for Fezglitch right here. But our goal is to move up the ball. And I think we might be able to still get a interesting, very bad block there. So maybe we don't want to do that too much. Let's move this break tackle to the front of the pile. Or the end of the pile. Let's go end of the pile. And what we want to do is... let's burn the reroll right now. Let's keep these ogres moving. It's like herding massive, angry, very, very antisocial cats. We're going to put him there. He gets the bonehead, so we are now under strength. Let's go you there. He boneheads as well. So we are now in a pickle with no ogres. So, can I get a good block on him? No. Can I get a good block on him? Let's just take this block. He boneheads as well. This is absolutely atrocious. So that ogre doesn't exist. That ogre doesn't exist. We've got 2 ogres here. And guard is there. So we are going to move this guy up to here, I think. Yeah, it's all bad now. There's really nothing we can do. So let's just see if we can't escape with a cheeky dodge defense. We're going to dodge him up to there. Gets dodged, gets got. Yep, gets it. And this little guy is going to run all the way through because that is what Noblars do. Yes, 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 it is what Noblars do. So that is pretty sweet for us, and we are not going to go for it. Let's just pull it there. That was a tough turn. Multiple boneheads, although to be fair, it all comes around, doesn't it? We had a really good run with not too much for a while. Okay. So we are going to see, are they going to open up with Fezglitch? Open up with Fezglitch, see what blocks they get. Now, because of guard and because of the spare player, the blocks are not great. That is a huge play. Absolutely huge for us. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are not there yet. We've got some stuff we can do. That's bad for us. That is 1 dice, which isn't... it's not the end of the world, actually. So we can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can use break tackle to blitz with this guy. And we get the bonehead. We get the dodge. And let's see if we get a good block. We get a push. A push is not the worst. We'll put him there. We'll follow up. Okay, let's see if we can't block this chap away. He boneheads, so we're going to have to be very aware that we've got no defense there. So it's going to be this little Noblar forming a side cage, and we're going to see if we can't activate our ogres. Okay, that's good. Movement plus is in the mix. This tiny Noblar is going to run himself up just to here. I don't think it's going to achieve much, but it's always useful to have a Noblar than to not have one. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2. You know what? There, I think I like. I think I like there, which is pretty good for us. And can we get... let's put this guy there. Now this does open up a whole load of chain pushes, but it doesn't actually help us with any strength. But this one does. So let's pop him up and give us this block here. We'll take the POW star. We'll pop him back. And we are going to follow up. Let's follow up. That tags these gutters. It does get our guard away from Fez Glitch, which means this is going to be a 2 dice. But we can now move up. Have we got any Noblars deeper? No. We can move up. This chap here doesn't help us at all because he's in a tackle zone. So we can either... Shall we do it? Should we go for the risk? Or do we just move up the ball carrier now, I think? Where do we go? Let's go here. He gets that. And 3 die up with a Noblar on Fez Glitch. Let's do it. Oh, all the bad dice. I'm glad we didn't do it with the Ogre. That could have been absolutely crippling for us. Little Noblar's stunned and becomes a little roadblock. But they are there to die for glory. So, not too bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are now within scoring range. With some go for it. Now this little chap has got short feet. So if he doesn't die, we do have a very risky stretch play to get up there and to score the touchdown. So it could be pretty interesting. So, where are we starting? Moving up the Storm Vermin to tag up our Ogres. And are we going to see the gutters come back at all? It's a lineman and another gutter. We're going to see him come back. Yep. Again to tag the Ogre. Is that to get the extra support from Fez Glitch? 3 dice. Going to take the push. We get to sidestep, so we are going to go there. Okay. And again. And again. This should be a block. Oh, that's really bad. There's a 1 in 3 chance. Ooh, we get away with it. Could have been a huge block on our ball carrier, but it also could have been Fez Glitch off the pitch, which I would have been just as excited to see. Alright. Are we going to see any more out of Fez Glitch, or is it time for another player? It's the big guy. Is he blitzing? Is he blitzing? He is. And he wild animals, which is a huge boon for us. Rat Ogre wild animaling on the blitz robs this player of the blitz this turn. So we probably see an absolute flooding of Skaven to just absolutely barricade this and force those dodge rolls for us. So we do have a couple of break tackle Ogres. So it's a 2 die block on the Ogre. Is he going to be both down to put him in place, or are we just going to pin him against this sideline? It's going to be a pin. That puts a lot of pressure on us to free up that Ogre before he gets surfed. So we're going to drop back. And we're going to turn off the skills so that we can see our squares as good as possible. So we need to punch a hole here. Any one of these is fine. Because this guy can just run it into the end zone. So we can do some things. He's on. Fez Glitch is there, causing a bit of a problem. He's boneheaded. Let's turn the skills back on because we need to identify. So he's extra movement. This guy is break tackle. So he can blitz in. I'm not too excited about that opportunity. So we can do 2 dice on that gutter or 2 dice on that gutter. It's probably better for us to take this one. Pop him there. And then 1, 2. Okay. Let's go for it and see if we can't. He boneheads, so I'm glad that wasn't our blitz. We now have some bad rolls to make. And we need to pop this square here, free. So this is going to be a long run, and we need to free up the diagonal. Man, this is tricky. I'm not sure if we can do it this round. So, can we do anything clever? We might be able to do something clever, actually. 1, 2, 3. Or do we just use him to dodge into there on the blitz? Pop him. Man, this is a real tough one. We can go there, we can blitz him. And we can do that. Pop him there and leave a corner. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can't score from that angle. So we have got to start doing things to make decisions. Let's just see if we can forge another path. This ogre here is going to try and block this guy. Gets the POW, pops him there, and we will follow up. KO'd. That's big for us. So this is probably one of the most thinky turns we have to take as ogres. We want to punch a hole here. It doesn't have to be a good one. It just has to be a hole. And I think the best way for us to do it now is to blitz with this ogre. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then punch this gutter. He boneheads. That is absolutely massive for us. So we need to now come up with a better plan. Or at least a plan to survive for another turn. Let's open up with a bad block on Fezglitch. Probably not. Let's just see if we can punch some guys. Because at the moment the ball is not a terrible spot. Let's pop him there and we will stay in place. Because we might be able to forge a new pocket. 2 dice here. Gets the POW. We'll fob him there. We'll stay in place. Okay, good. So we can make some dodges out. And I think it is time to do that. Okay, which is good. We can now pop Fezglitch with 2 dice. Take that. Pop him there. Stay in place. We have now moved back so that we can't score without a throw teammate. But we've got ogres with which to do it. And he's going to go there. And this tiny man, with our last second play, is going to go there. So we've got multiple scoring opportunities. None of them are good, but we do have opportunities. And I'm going to be real honest with you, I had no idea what to do there. Because we don't often get that many choices with an ogre team. It's normally, I've got 3 desperate things to choose from. Let's sidestep to there, because I think we want to... I don't know, actually. Hey, everyone, thanks. If you're just joining us, we're playing some ogres. I think we're on game 7. It was the 6 ogre no reroll build. We have saved up enough money now to get 2 ogres, and we're playing a game 2 Skaven team. Excuse me. We've done some good blitzing. We've done blitzed good in the first half, and we are now within 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Too far away to score. We've got a Noblar here. And we've got some people who can throw this Noblar. We've got no rerolls, so we've got a stretch play. We can get the dodge here. So I think we want to protect. If he follows up, he's going to have dodges everywhere. So he's going to go there. Okay, that's fine. They got the blitz. Wild Animal, he just runs in and tags our ball carrier. And I think it's going to be down to these Noblars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are in the red zone. And it's going to be a case of tackle zones to protect. Now, of course, there might be something we can do here now. If we can put a Noblar there, we can get a blitz on the Rat Ogre and get that push. Get that chain push to give our little guy an extra square of movement. So we'll have to see where he lands his players. All we need is that 1 square. Really good. Really good play. It's going to be very tricky for us now. Very tricky. So we can dodge a Noblar into the end zone. And I think the best way to do it is with this break tackle Ogre punching through a gutter. We get the break tackle. We get the murder. So he's going to go there. And if we follow, are we going to be spank in the middle of the way? Ooh. Sorry, dude. Is it bad or is he alright? He's okay. Always horrible to see a gutter runner go down as a Skaven player. As an Ogre Skaven player, which I think is a mixed team, I need to try and find a way to build. Do we have any more movement? Let's just put you there. Okay, so now that does give us some interesting plays. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's move this guy into the end zone. Let's see what happens. Okay, he doesn't die, which I am personally quite happy about. Let's see if we can't just run this ball guy over. He escapes. And here we go. 2, 3, go. Gets it, gets it. Can we catch it for the touchdown? Oh! So close. That was so close. On the plus side, we no longer have to compete with Fezglitch. And we're only 1 touchdown down. And I think, yeah, we're receiving the ball now, which is pretty exciting because we now have a great opportunity to get that touchdown again, because we've got 1, 2 casualties and a knockout, which should be leaving Orcster at 9 players. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players. Oh yeah, one of those guys who's off his Fezglitch now. So that was a great first half. And for a 4+, we could have got the Snotling stretch play. Sorry, Noblar stretch play. But we don't get it. So I think I'm real tempted to just try the same strategy again, because Noblars with sprint, Noblars with sure feet, sorry, are even better. And we want to level these guys up to get that extra skill. 8 out of 16 and 8 out of 16. We're doing all right as well from an attrition point of view. We've still got 2 Noblars. We've got our strength, our movement 4 Noblar in reserve. He's deep reserve. So let's go up to here, and we will have a look and see what we can get. It's the same strategy as before. He's lined up stronger on that side. It's going to be about the strength. So I'm real tempted to flip-flop this. I'm a huge fan of the break tackle guy. He was brilliant. And let's see if we can't remember to keep both our break tackle guys over here. Movement, you can go there. Movement plus, you were pretty tasty as well. Guard doesn't overly matter. We're going to leave him there and just see if we can't control the line of scrimmage a little bit better than we did last time. And I think we'll swap these 2 guys over so that we can possibly maneuver away with him. We'll keep the 2 sprints down back, and let's go for that. Where's the ball going? We get another reroll. And again, another good bounce for us. So let's see if we can't... Here we go, lineman. Okay, let's just punch the lineman. There's that reroll going straight away. But that's alright. We are going to follow up. Let's give this guy a tempting target. We will go for the block here, because that's another lineman. We'll take the POW, and we'll follow up again and just see if we can't apply more pressure there. So we've got a ball. It's a bit of a deep ball this time. So we can still put some defense on it. Where's the closest gutter? Closest gutter's there. So this little guy's not going to be getting the ball. We're going to pick it up. In theory, we don't have a reroll, but I do want to move the ball up. Okay, good. You're going to go there, and we're going to form the mightiest of Noblar cages. There we go. You go there, because we're going to want your extra movement. You go there. And we're going to try and move an ogre back to, again, just chuck on that defense. Good. He gets it. And let's see if we can't just do some threatening over here. Use extra movement. Ogre to swing around the back. And let's get this guy midfield. So clearly what we're doing is we're screening a rush up the right hand side, but it is going to be kind of down to the Skaven player to see where he lets our running lane sort of form. He's going to have to disengage. He does have a good blitz because he's got the numbers on the ogres. Strength 5 guy blitzing does give you the advantage. You can choose your battles. It's a wild animal job. The important thing is that our Noblars were safe from a blitz, and they've got an ogre bodyguard. So the key is going to be moving up the ball to here and screening Noblars around the back to defend them. We've got some break tackle ogres that can hopefully dodge away or blitz it out. Now, realistically, we can move here, bring up this 4th ogre, and get a good solid defense here. The problem with Skaven is that they have got enough movement to flip-flop between the two different sides. So what are we seeing? We're seeing the blitz. He's going to get the blitz, and he's going to get the 2 dice, and it's a push, and he's got frenzy. This will still give him... Ooh, this is 2 dice still. Gets the push again. That's really good for us. Excuse me. I say it's really good for us because that draws the rat ogre to the other side. And we're just going to see them tag our cage, and it will limit our movement. Absolutely, no doubt. Who's he? He is a storm vermin. So I kind of want to blitz. Free. There. So we might be able to move another Noblar. Probably him. Up to here. 1 dice, both down. Blocks him. Blocks the ogre down with the storm vermin. Blitzer. Skaven blitzer. That's good play. Right. Let's stand up, old guard. He fails the bonehead. That's okay. That just means we've got the bonehead over and done with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get the dodge out. And now hopefully we can swing it to get a decent blitz here. Okay, good. We don't bonehead. And we get a pow, which is pretty tasty for us. We're going to follow up. And that is going to form the left-hand side of our cage. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can build a cage here with ogres. And I'm pretty conscious that we are going to see it here. So he boneheads as well. We are actually going to take that because I do want another ogre there to defend. We've got a break tackle ogre here, and we've got some ogre brawlers here. So he should get 1 dice there because of the support. So there's some things we can do there, but the first thing we're going to do is move up these guys here and protect that ball carrier as much as you can. Now, they're gutters. They're gutter runners. So there's obviously the chance all day long that they can just jump in and absolutely nuffle stomp the ball carrier with all the dodge rolls. So Noblars aren't the greatest for defending, but we do have some tackle zones there with ogres. In fact, this guy should probably be there. Actually, we'll leave him there, and we'll try and dodge this ogre back to there with break tackle. Break tackle for the win. Okay, cool. We've got some real tackle zones on him there. And is there any good dice we can get here? If we take this block, can we farm him off to there? It's not going to benefit us at all. So, any skills on that guy? He's got extra movement. I'm not going to take the dodge. What is better? My armor is better than yours, so let's go for the block here. What am I doing? Let's just hurt the gutter runner. Or push him in the wrong direction. So that doesn't massively help us. Stay put though, and we can get a follow-up 2-die block on the Rat Ogre, which is probably going to be rubbish. We'll take the POW, we'll pop him there, and we will follow up and tag both those Skaven players. That does finish our turn. It could have been significantly worse. Could have been significantly worse. So where are we? This is their turn 10. They're 1 touchdown up. Skaven versus Ogres should be an absolute blowout for the Skaven, but we've been very lucky. We were very lucky in our first half. We stalled them 4 turns, I think, to stop them scoring. Did some casualties. They had Fez glitches and inducement, which did hurt us a bit, and looks like the wild animal has failed on the Rat Ogre, so the Rat Ogre is still down. So we're going to get a blitz on a Noblar. It's 3 dice. He's got block, so he's going to take him down on the corner. That is absolutely fine. Doesn't break the armor, so the little guy is okay. Now, yes, what we're seeing is them encroach on and possibly hinder the movement of our Ogres. But I was going to say, if he doesn't move that gutter, I'm happy with him in base contact, because that is a tasty block. It's going to move him up here. So we've got break tackle there, break tackle there. We can still move this Ogre cage. It's going to involve at least 1 blitz. But really, we want to be blitzing with these guys anyway. We're down to 1 reroll. We've had 2 turns. Oh, I foul him out. And that's our guard guy. Is it bad? Miss next game. Costly. That's fine. We have many Ogres. And yeah, we're just going to see them absolutely gum up. We're not quite at the third teammate point yet, but it is very tempting. So we can do at least 1 blitz. Let's just bring our Ogres down. And I think I like threatening. And we're gonna go for it here. He fails the Bonehead, so he's clearly not going to pass the go for it. So what do we do? Do we blitz? Where do we blitz to? He can move, he can move, he can move. We've not actually tagged anybody here. So we can dance around, or we can punch up here. I think we punch up here. I do like the idea of can we get around? We can get around and hit the gutter. So let's hit the gutter. We get the Bonehead, which is wicked. And 3 dice. Any good ones? That's a very good dice. We'll take that and we'll follow up and apply a tasty bit of pressure on these Skaven players here. Let's now see where we can move our Ogres to. He's not going anywhere at all, which is okay. We've got enough movement to squeeze our Noblar over here. And we've got some movement here with Noblars to kind of screen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put our ball carrier over here. Now we're going to go for Noblar dodges. But we're going to move this Ogre first. And he's going to go there. So while he's going to be in some tackle zones of some Skaven, it's not bad for us. We're going to see a gutter runner attack up here. And we want to move some of these guys, you, for example, down to here. And just see if we can't move our mighty Noblar cage around to just support our ball carrier as much as possible. Now I think we're going to go for a risky go for it here. Again, just to put a corner on the cage. It is only a Noblar, so it's not a great corner, but it's not bad. Right, where are you going? There's a body there, so he can stand up. And he can go there. It's a lot of dodges and go for it. But I think I want him there. So let's see if we can pull it off. Then I want you there. And do I want you there, or is there okay? He's going to take the block on him. So I think we actually want him there. He gets away with it. That is cheeky. Cheeky Noblars. Just like tiny gutter runners. So we got a 2-die block here against our Ogre, and I think they pop him down. And that is pretty good. That frees up a bit of their resource at the top there. It frees up some of their strength here. To be fair, 2 of those are gutter runners. So they were kind of... Gutter runners are always free. It doesn't matter. A gutter runner is always open. And I'm expecting to see some kind of blitz. But I think with the players they've got free, it's either going to be... Well, it's not going to be him. So it looks like it's probably going to have to be a gutter. Ah, this guy's boneheaded. So that was a freebie for the big rat. Okay, all we have to do is grind for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns and then score to get the draw. Which will be our 3rd draw of the year. Gets the dodge, and it's the blitz on the tiny man who also has dodge. And we're going to use that to get a cheeky bit of free movement. Okay, the gutter follows, which is risky because we have some Noblar blocks. And Noblar blocks are things that people never consider. Just makes you want to sack off these ogres and buy a whole bunch of Noblars. So this guy is our guard one, so we don't really want to get rid of him. Alright, it's time to sell the gutter runners for the win. It's 1 dice, it's a skull. Reroll into a POW. Beautifully done. Absolutely beautifully done. But he's alright now. So that does actually protect the gutter, although this is our break tackle. So this ogre is free, and I think we are just going to try and jump him in there. This ogre's going to stand up, and extra movement ogre is going to come all the way around here, which is in fact jolly good for us. We've got some block here that we can do. Like I said, we do actually have some good Noblar blocks, which is unusual, but we're going to open up with a big blitz using break tackle. He gets it, and 3 dice we do get the POW, which means we can farm him off up there, and we'll follow up into this square. I'm not going to move him anymore because I have proven that go for it's do not work with ogres, but I can now move this chap up to here, and we can try. Who do we want to block with? Let's block with this guy. 2 die, Noblar block takes him down. Let's follow up. All right, groovy. So let's move ball carrier here. Not ball carrier. Ball carrier's friend there. The ball carrier is going to end up right here. So we want this guy to end up there and go for a foul. So ball carrier to there. This is open, but I'm not too worried because of the positioning of everything else. So we've got a storm vermin, we've got a muggle here. Let's take the muggle block. We'll take that, please, and we will stay in place and keep these guys freed up. He's down, so he's not going through. Let's bounce him here and take the foul with +2. Stunning him, but he is sent off. That is a trade I would take every time, and I know that as a Skaven player, that is a trade you are the least happy with. I think of any positional ever being taken out by a runt, by a Noblar, is pretty tasty. and awful for the Skaven player. But the Skaven player is still winning, so it's not like there's a... it's not like it's in a bad spot. He's got a lot of players, 1 casualty, 1 knockout. And he's got a lot of punch that he can absolutely throw here. So, this guy can go 1, 2, and blitz in there. That's not where the blitz is going to come from. This is a gutter. That's a gutter. And we're seeing an interesting manoeuvre up the left-hand side. Basically sponsored by Noblars. How far away are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we are skull into push. Does that give him any more blocks? No. But that does kind of open up our break tackle ogre to cause a bit of harm. And that's a very good move. Although that does leave us a tempting break tackle blitz. Oh, we're going for the big blitz with the dodges. Here we go. Gets the dodge, gets the dodge, gets the dice, and takes him down. Huge play. Huge play. That ball is going to go there, please. Absolutely love it. That would have been pretty amazing. He gets the ball. Oh, that is magic. That is absolute Skaven magic. Absolutely love it. That was brilliant play. I know I shouldn't be cheering for the Skaven, but that was absolutely brilliant to see. Heart emoji into the chat for that bad boy, because that was wicked. Right, let's melt that gutter runner and make him pay. But let's alright. He's break tackle, he's break tackle. So punching him is good for us. But we kind of want to do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way around. Or do we just go dodge 1? Yeah, we do. Let's do this. Let's blitz to there. Oh! We've got a reroll. We've got a reroll. Let's take the reroll for the dodge. Surely we can get this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Blitz the gutter. Okay, it's only 2 dice. Ooh. I'm going to do a thing here. We're going to put you there. And we are going to follow up. Okay. I'm going to leave that guy there. Right, so do we have any other good blocks? And do we have any other good dodges? We don't. So let's just take a cheeky block here. Get that. Farm him up there. And follow up. Gives us some movement. This guy doesn't have anything good. This guy's going to go over here and just threaten. No, we get the bonehead. That's okay. We are absolutely expecting that. So that is one of theirs. So that makes this a very bad block. If we can get... Are you on the ground? You are on the ground. There's really nothing else for that, is there? We've got a block here that is very tempting. Let's go. Get the double and follow up. Might as well. Let's just keep applying that pressure. I know he's going to want to tag the ogres in place. That just gives us some free blocks. And this game is far from over. Gets that. And we can at least get some SPP even if we can't get the win. We've got a stun there. So we are absolutely applying some pressure. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 dodge roll here, which I really like the idea of. Let's see. Yep. Can he get one more? He can get one more. Let's try. Let's try this. Oh, he gets the skull. That would have been wonderful. Ah, close. So good. Right choice, unfortunately, dice. Thank you, Shushnik. That is lovely to hear. So here, where do we want him to go? If we force him there, we force him next to the ogre. If we force him there, doesn't really matter, I think. This guy's going down, and he's going to pop. Oh, he pops. He pops. Toss Puffball. He also gets hurt every game. And we still got our movement 4 guy in reserve. So the Noblar's survival rate is pretty extreme. So 2 plus, 2 plus. Well, 3 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They can do it. And we're going to do it with a... Is he going to go for it this turn? No. We're going to have the gutter here with these 2 gutters in reserve. And I think that's the right choice. Ooh. Okay. That's just showing off in front of the Noblars here. So, gets the fail, gets it. Swings it round. Absolutely brilliant. And goes for the pass. And he gets it. Absolutely brilliant. I am really enjoying seeing this Skaven play. This is good Blood Bowl. So, let's start thinking about what we can do. I'm going to say nothing except get a Noblar close enough to an Ogre to throw it as reroll, as ammunition. But it isn't going to be that Noblar, so let's go there. KO'd is probably the safest thing we could expect from a Noblar. So we are going to have to assume that our opponent is going to want to run out the clock, so we're going to have to apply pressure down in the end zone. Fortunately, when you've got a team full of ogres, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. Alright, so this guy is break tackle. So we can go all the flip-flopping way down here and blitz that gutter, which I think is a very tasty option. In the meantime, let's move this ogre down. And again, like I said, we just want to try and apply pressure. Just check there's no players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wherever possible. Let's go there. And so we've got a break tackle guy who can blitz here, which I don't think is superb. I think I'm tempted to just take that block when we get the chance. But we are going to go for this first. We're going to have to get the Bonehead. We're going to have to get the dodge. And we're going to have to get a good block here. Bonehead, break tackle pays off. We've got a couple of go for it's to go. 1 done. 2 done. Gets the POW. Pops him down, and we are absolutely following up. Onto that ball carrier. We knock out a gutter runner. It's still a 2+ touchdown. There is absolutely nothing we can do, but now it's a 2+ touchdown instead of a 1+. We're going to punch this guy in the face to make us feel better about our choices. Because that is what Blood Bowl allows you to do, and I think we're just going to try and run him down as well. We get the Bonehead, which is wicked. We pass the Bonehead, I should say. Right, end turn. Turn 14. Is it a 2+ touchdown? I'm going to assume so. Okay, we're going for a shield first to protect against the fail. And that guard is going to go there again to protect against the fail. It's a 2+. No reroll for the touchdown on that gutter. But I think our opponent is going to try and line up a rat ogre block first. He gets the POW. Oh, Shushnik, I was so tempted to chuck the Snotling, but I had no standing Snotlings close enough without multiple dodge rolls. If I could have pulled it off with 1 break tackle, I think I probably would have. I tried it earlier. It failed abysmally. I think the guy died. But that is what they're there for. Okay. Is it time? It's time. Here we go. Does he get it? He does not. That is a massive moment. I was really hoping that we wouldn't have any more choices to make, but now it turns out that we do. So, Shusnik, just for you, we're going to go... How far can he go? He can go there. So let's get you to there. We're going to throw this guy down here. No, we're going to throw this guy, actually. Let's throw... Teammate. Let's throw him. Okay, good. Let's throw him up here. Oh, into the crowd. Into the crowd, and he's knocked out. Knocked out is fine. That could have been significantly that could have been significantly worse. It really could have been. I'm very happy with that outcome. Let's just do the thing here. Okay, so what we're going to see is we're going to see him go for the blitz and fail the bonehead. He gets the bonehead. He gets the dodge star. It's going to go there. We're going to follow up. Are we going to follow up, or do we stay in place? If we stay in place, someone's going to have to jump in, get the ball. We're on there, and it's going to be a dodge out. If we follow up, it's just a 2+. Yeah, that's fine. It's not great. This guy, we want to punch him so we can free up this ogre to move down the pitch. That worked actually quite well. You go there, and we'll follow with you. Stunned is wonderful. Stunderful. You are going to run down there. We're going to go for it just to put the extra ogre on the gutter to pressure that score. I'm going to be real honest though. I think that score is probably as pressured as possible. And let's have a cheeky foul on the store vermin. KO'd. Okay. That was just legitimate revenge. That's everything. So what are we going to see? We're going to see a 1, 2, 3 stand up. In to pick up the ball. And the ball is going to be on a 3+ and then a 2+. With a reroll. Come on, Rat Ogre, casualty time. Needs the SPPs. Oh, that is a great blitz. He gets the 2 dice because he's got the support, and he gets the POW. I was nicely done. Now it's a cheeky 2+ touchdown. Again. I think what we're seeing is our opponent check to see there's no other good plays to make in the meantime. Or he's slow rolling us. 3 dice on an Oblar. Sidestep to there. Excuse me. Okay. Any more for any more, or is it touchdown time? It's touchdown time. Gets it. In for the touchdown, or is he going to run the clock out? It's a touchdown. Well fought. That was excellent play. Oh, I love playing against Skaven. And I really am enjoying the fact that we're forcing some horrible maneuvers by them. We're making our opponent take those risks. And when you are a Skaven coach, those risks can be so costly. Yeah, it's a great game, Orcster. This is really good fun. Okay. We get 1 turn each to farm some SPP, so we're going to have an absolute conga line. Have we got any Noblars? This one here, our movement 4, needs a completion. So we're going to try and get a sneaky completion with that guy so that we can level him up. I'm very interested in building up some characters in this team. So do we want him there? Let's go there. Let's put our Noblars in the four corners. And see if we can't do something fun. Have we got any guys here? He's fine. He needs a level. He needs a level. And it's just going to be a case of passing these Skaven along. So how do we want to do this? Movement you to there. Pops him along. And you go there. Let's just absolutely farm out those blocks. And hopefully we can get a little completion with that Noblar. get him a sweet level up. We can roll a double 6. Oh, a blitz. The piling on carries on. So this could be another gutter. Hashtag piling on. Where is his gutters? Okay, good. The important thing is that our movement 4 guy's fine. Oh, he gets all the pals. All the dice rolls. Let's move him there. I don't know why. Oh, he's injured again. So what do we get? -1 armor. That's fine. We're keeping all of our Noblars because we want to get some cool levels. We're not going to fire anyone. We're just going to keep them because it's a really entertaining way to do it. Your opponent can move. So where is the gutter? Can he get to the ball? Yes, they can get the ball. They can get the touchdown here. Which would be absolutely massive and very exciting. I see now I'm going to have to blitz a gutter runner again. And in there for the scatter catch. Really good. Really good play. And is it going to be Rat Ogre move up to the line? Around the line? Oh no, that's a gutter. Didn't see him there. Alright. Fortunately, we've got a few break tackle. Now, break tackle has been a brilliant skill in this game. Being able to maneuver those ogres to keep the cage rolling, I think it's fantastic. I'm really hoping that our move 6 ogre will get it on his next level up. Because it's been so great for us. Okay, they're just piling it on in. He drops the ball. Okay. So let's, like I said, let's just have a crack at punching some of these guys. Take that. And pop him there, and we will follow up. This guy. So, break tackle is great, but not having to use it would be even better for us right now. Stay in place, please. That's fine. So, either one of these guys being freed up, which means we've got 2 blocks in which to make it happen. We'll take that. We'll take that, and we'll stay in place. Okay, so we want to go here so that we can push him onto the ball. Hopefully it'll bounce out here. I'll take that. He goes onto the ball, and we have to follow up because we want that ogre on that gutter runner's tackle zone. See, there is not too bad for us, so we are actually in a spot where we can move up this ogre. Now, my original plan was to get an SPP for the throw, and I'm still not entirely against it. Let's try and pick up the ball, and then we'll just go from there. Not so much. So it's still very much on. It's very much on here. How many? That's a lot of dodges. That's a lot of dodges. I think it can be done. He's got to go for it. Got to go for it. Absolutely. Okay, yep. Blitzing the guy off the ball. Great move. Great move. Push. I'm not going to make it easy. I've not made it harder, though. I was kind of hoping the ball would go in a different direction or fall on this side. But can't win them all. We are just about there. So, what's the play here for the Skaven player? Is it just going to protect the ball? Okay, that's really good play, even though it's turn 16. That is top pro. Here we go. So he has to use dodge already. So that's dodge gone. Ooh, that is a long way around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I go for it. Here we go. He gets it. He drops the ball. Not bad. Not bad. That was a fabulous game. Absolutely cracking. Orcster, great game. That was brilliant. Right, so end of the match. We won 30k. That's not bad. We've had no Noblar deaths so far. Let's have a quick look at our team. Where are you, J-Man Ogres? Let's have a look at our team. We've got a level up, which is very exciting. Our history so far is 2 draws and 6 losses with the Ogres. Here we go. We've got an Ogre who got the MVP by the looks of it. And he's leveling up. So let's do this. Let's get a good roll. It's an 8. So he has got... Not that, but he's getting break tackle. Because that is a great skill. I am going to quickly pause the stream here so I can go top up and get a cup of tea. And I'll be right back, and hopefully we're going to be playing some 7s in a minute. So guys on YouTube, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. Orcster, amazing game. Well done. I love being beaten, destroyed by my favourite team against my second favourite team, or one way around. But anyway, thanks for joining me. There'll be another video up soon, and I will be right back after I've topped up. See you in a minute.